Good evening, guys, and happy Wednesday to all of your sunshiny faces. I think I actually have everything all set out and ready and organized and everything like that, and a couple of things that I don't have done yet. Like haven't prepped were a couple things that I asked my dad to get done tomorrow in the morning. So like the cheese, I don't want to leave the cheese out because sometimes it gets kind of hard and like crusty around the sides, like if it's cut too early. So like tomorrow in the morning, since we'll be having it as like appetizers, so like that should be fine. I sent him all of these detailed pictures. I was like, when you slice the cheese, use this and put it back in the bags. I put them in Ziploc bags. I put them back in those bags, and then you know, there was something else too. I said, take these cucumbers, they're sitting on top of Matthew's dessert in the fridge, take these ones and you know, have them and slice those up because we'll need those for the cucumber sandwiches. And again too, that's another thing, like I don't want to cut those too early because again they'll wind up kind of getting a little weird. I did make the bruschetta. We actually finished making up the last couple things that needed to be finished. Today I did the mashed sweet potatoes and the bruschetta. That was really all I ended up doing. My mom made cinnamon apples because we have a ton of apples and she wanted to use up some of those and she thought that would be pretty good. I told you guys, me and Matthew, well, Matthew did the cheesecake yesterday. Me and Jack made the mac and cheese, and then I ended up making the mashed potatoes yesterday along with the cranberry salad. Matthew made the other like jello sort of dessert for dinner, or for dessert for tomorrow. I can show you guys the fridge. So this is our fridge full of overflowing stuff. This is a mashed sweet potatoes. This is a bruschetta. This is Matthew's dessert. These were the cucumbers that I left sitting out with the little Ziploc on top to tell my dad, when you get these sliced up, put them back on top of here. These were the apples my mom made. This was the cranberry relish I made yesterday. Mac and cheese and the mashed potatoes are in here, and Matthew's cheesecake is in there as well. So then this is the fancy Aldi cheese that we have, this white cheddar, and then also this aged cheddar cheese as well that we're gonna do for like cheese and crackers. So that's what I took pictures of and was like, that's there, use this thing to, you know, slice that. Over here I have this stuff all laid out. This is gonna be for the green bean casserole. The green beans, I'm using frozen green beans, so obviously I can't leave that out, but I have this stuff sitting right here. The stuffing mix that's right here, I still need to cut. The only thing that I didn't have was, I do know that I'm gonna need to cut some onions and also some celery and maybe carrots too or something like that for just the turkey as well. I told my dad to take the turkey out and put it like in a bowl so that it can sit out and get to room temperature by the time I get up, because like my dad will probably be up early, like 6 or 7 o'clock. I'm planning on getting up by 8. So there's that, and then also to the brown and serve rolls that I'll have in this thing as well, this package, and then the cranberry sauce that just, you know, comes out straight out of the can. And then we're using this my mom got and was like, ooh, this looked really good and I wanted to try it, and she bought it like stinking months ago, and I was like, okay, whatever. I found it in the pantry and was like, hey, this is what we're using for gravy, because I can make homemade gravy, but you know, this just seems kind of easier. You use the gravy mix, one cup of water, and you bring it to a boil, it looks like. So it's supposed to be, I guess, pretty easy. So there's that, and then this is the stuff that we'll need for like the appetizers. The chips, obviously we bought 2 bags worth, but we're not going to use that up for like all tomorrow. These are for the sandwiches. I also got some olives for tomorrow, crackers, and then those bagel chips. There's also some other type of little bread thingies in there. That's for the bruschetta. So I think that, again, for the most part, we are pretty much good and everything's at least set out or sort of ready for, again, our, you know, desserts and all of that, and dinners and side dishes, all that stuff. I'm a little tired, guys. I didn't spend all of too much time actually going over doing any of this stuff today, which was kind of nice. I didn't have to worry about it. But again, there's, you know, like I said, some things that I was like, oh, I still need to get to this, or I need to get to that, or whatever. Like I said, the only thing that I don't have anybody kind of scripted to do or get done is just cutting up, like I said, the onions and the celery, which maybe Jack can do that tomorrow, or somebody else, you know, can do something tomorrow too, just to make sure that everything sort of goes smoothly and we keep moving along with, you know, like I said, sort of what's going on, and all of the, you know, things like that too. And Matthew just came down here and turned the roaster off because we needed to make sure that it needs to like season, sort of, I guess, just so that like it doesn't smell all like fresh and, you know, new plastic and fresh out of, I don't think there's a lot of plastic on there, but you know, like that like fresh, like, you know, it smells like it's just out of the box, and then you heat it up and it was already sort of smelling sort of like smoky. It's just to get all that stuff off of there. So now that that is, you know, you're supposed to run it for like 30 minutes or something like that, and then you can use it for the first time. So we just got that done too, because that was one of those things that was like, oh my gosh, I forgot to do that. And my dad's also going to take care of the dirty dishes that we had from today, from the things that we ended up making. But yeah, guys, it seems like, actually, I'll be honest, everything should go smoothly tomorrow, which would be really cool. Also, I've got for breakfast, we're going to do like the normal jars of what's it called, cinnamon rolls. So I think that's it. I think that's gonna be, I used up all of the pans I got from the dollar store. They were 2-pack for $1. So since those are all done and used up, I think, like I said, I'll do that for breakfast tomorrow. And then that way too, it's just like normally on a holiday like Thanksgiving or Christmas or whatever, we try to use up like disposable stuff, just because you guys can clearly see from baking the things and stuff like that. I've ran the dishwasher like probably 4 times in the last 2 days. But that's just for the prep stuff. Now, hopefully too, you know, we're actually gonna use disposable, like my mom got. I don't know where she got them, maybe from the dollar store, but they don't seem too nice a quality to be from the dollar store. I've really, no, maybe she got them from Walmart. They were $2 for an 8-pack of like these, they're upside down, these give thanks plates, which are like, you know, pretty heavy duty actually. So, and then we also have little dessert plates as well. So we don't have to really use any of that stuff for, again, for like Thanksgiving. We also have these little cups too. What we're gonna use those for, I'm not totally sure, and I don't really know. I guess we have napkins, but those are football ones. Also too, I'm kind of upset that the Steelers game got flexed for tomorrow. Well, not flexed, but I think it's because of COVID, and so somebody, I think from the Ravens, tested positive or something. I don't know, that's what my dad was saying. So first I was like, why did they end up rescheduling the game? And then I was thinking about it, I was like, that's probably why. And so I don't think they have any Thursday like night football game now. It's just gonna be same old Lions and Cowboys that play, you know, and whoever they're playing. I think Lions play the Texans and the Cowboys are playing the Washington football team. So, yeah, there's all those teams, like almost all have the same record, I think. I think the Texans maybe have 1 more loss or 1 less loss or something like that. And I think all of them have like 3 wins. I was like, this is poopy football for Thanksgiving. Like no team is like really good, or like, oh, like I thought the Steelers game was gonna be like the best, especially against the Ravens. And no, that wasn't how it was gonna work out. But yeah, anyways, guys, the other thing too is that we did get some sad news in our family yesterday. Actually, my uncle had passed away, and so yeah, everybody's been taking that a little, you know, like difficult. It's hard too, because most of my cousins, like my aunt and uncle's kids, they're like around Jack's age and stuff like that. And so you know, the older cousins though are like my age, and then the younger ones are like up to Jack's age, so they're like still in like high school age and stuff like that. And we just went to my cousin's wedding, not last summer but the summer before that. And so yeah, it was, like I said, that was kind of difficult, because they actually went to our church for a really long time too, so we saw them like every single Sunday, and it was definitely tough too. It's like 2020, like, you know, I'll be honest, like there's been a lot of people that we've known, or family members, or like family members that have ended up passing away as well. And I know one person that's passed away actually from COVID. Everybody else was like of different circumstances, but still, like, just 2020 kind of has stunk in total. So yeah, it was, like I said, it's been really hard news and stuff like that. So I don't know, as far as to like arrangements and stuff like that go, you know, like this weekend could look kind of, you know, like I said, I don't know what we're gonna wind up being able to do or go to and stuff like that too, because again, my mom, she still can't leave because she can't be in the car until like at least next Tuesday or Thursday or Wednesday or something like that. So she still has like another week, I think, or so before she can actually drive in the car because of her surgery. So like, I don't know if we're even going to be able to go, or like, you know, like I said, what that's going to be able to look like. But yeah, anyway, so guys, obviously I will update you guys tomorrow though during Thanksgiving and share with you guys all that. It's just hard to vlog and like cook at the same time, because I was thinking about that yesterday. I was like, oh, I should show you guys like the before and then the after, hopefully. And it's kind of just like, no, everything turns into a whirlwind of trying to get all this stuff done, and then it's like, oh, here was the after of everything that happened. So show you guys our plates once we're like done eating, because that's like I said, all the time I'm going to be able to have tomorrow, but hopefully I'll be able to have, like I said, more time, especially since all the prep and all that kind of stuff is good and done this early. But yeah, I'll show you guys all that tomorrow. So if you guys did enjoy today, so make sure you guys give it a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love it if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye guys.